What is going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Blackboard Beer Reviews, and today I am your host, Eric, and we're going to be looking at a beer from the town I was born in. Well, city. But it's a city up north in northern Minnesota. It's Duluth, Minnesota, if you guys don't know that. Fun fact. But we're looking at a beer that, if you watched last year's video, it was with me and John. John could not be here today. He has other obligations that are much more important. I won't announce any news. So, with that said, I am really excited to be taking a look at Barrel Aged Double Shot Double Black 2016. This beer, I don't know how many bottles there were. I know it's hyped. It's hard to get here in Minnesota. It was just released this week. It is a black ale aged in oak bourbon barrels with vanilla beans and Duluth coffee company coffee added. They use 1,100 vanilla beans, so I have to think there's quite a few beans per barrel going in. Can I just give a shout out to Mr. Nathan Ryerson for this opener? You guys have never used a opener. I suggest it. It's got a wax cutter right here. Made this easy work. And then this is magnetic as well. And they're made out of oak bourbon barrel staves. If you guys do want to see me make one of these, and would be interested in purchasing this or glassware, just let me know down below. It's something I toyed around with in the past, but decided to take that hiatus that you guys all know about. But now that we're back in action, it is definitely something that is in the realm of possibility, but I just want to engage interest. You see that? It's magnetic. It's awesome. So, if you watched the review last year, you know that I actually didn't love this beer at first. We poured it really cold, John and I, and then going forward, it warmed up, we turned off the camera, we talked about it, and I completely switched gears and gave it 15 points higher than I originally had thought. This year, holy chocolate, it's seriously, my whole fucking room smells like baker's cocoa. I've not had that with a stout in a long time, or black ale, and holy vanilla Batman. 11.2% alcohol by volume. You saw the pour. It was a little bit cola-ish. Kind of looked like a dark black ale, if you will. Definitely didn't look like it had much body. So that's quite concerning, but the nose is so unbelievably overwhelming, and I haven't even stuck my nose in it. I am so excited to get into this. Pours out, yeah, like you can see. You can't see any light through it now. When you were pouring it, you definitely could. It's got that off-white, slight mocha khaki head. Definitely big alcohol legs, and yes, this is a solo dome, so here we go. Pretty excited about this one. I've had a few friends who have picked it up. I've seen reviews all over across the board, but I'm here to formulate my opinion and give you the best purchaser opinion. So if you live in the area, I'm going to tell you if you should buy this beer or not by the end of this video. So let's go ahead, dive into the nose. I really, by the way, need to get up to Ben Paddle and get some proper glassware. My dad lives up in Cloquet, so I need to get down there and visit the brewery and see the guys. I just, for whatever reason, have not made effort for that, but okay. Holy shit. Okay, there is so much frickin' baker's chocolate and like that cacao powder. Milk chocolate. Somebody told me they didn't smell the barrel on this one. I am getting so much macadamia, coconut, and vanilla, it's insane. I can't even fucking believe it. Coffee is so well integrated, almost like a Bourbon County coffee of like 2013, where it was like that chocolate coffee barrel. I'm getting a lot of that. I'm getting a decent amount of vanilla, but not like a vanilla rye or FO. But yeah, this is just pretty much predominantly barrel chocolate, coffee, and vanilla. It speaks harmoniously to me. It's well crafted. So guys, without further ado, let's get the taste on 2016 Bent Paddle Barrel Aged Double Shot Double Black. That's a fucking mouthful, by the way. Hopefully this is too. Cheers. Damn. Minnesota. Repping it. First snowfall recently here in Minnesota. Perfect beer to warm up the spirits and the loins, if you will. Fuck. I'm getting a lot going on here. All right. Kill me. Lately, I've been preaching to friends and viewers about beer that has flavors that meld together and that flow and that have like this harmony, if you will. It sounds super lame and super cliche and super snobby, but really, when you get a lot of these big beers that are Asian bourbon barrels and have all these adjuncts, they tend to like be just identifiable. Boom, 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 boom. You can pick out each adjunct. And I'm not saying you can't do that here, but the way the flavors integrate and come together as a whole product was just fucking delicious. It's like this brownie batter. Awesome coffee. The coffee is not overpowering. So many coffee beers nowadays become so coffee dominant that they become acrid, bitter, like green, if you will, like Fajita Town. This has got this coffee, chocolate, vanilla, barrel coconut character all rolled into one, and it's just, whoa. I'm getting some oak, some whiskey notes. I typically don't like to taste the actual spirit I'm drinking in a barrel-aged beer. I like to get notes from the actual oak itself, that properly aged spirit. I mean, sometimes with really, really wet bourbon barrels, you can get that just really, really boozy character. I don't know if these are first or second use barrels or third use barrels, but I do know that this is drinking not hot at all. For 11.2% alcohol by volume, I feel like I'm drinking like an 8% beer, maybe even less. Kind of reminds me of like a double shot from Treehouse. Now we do have to address the elephant in the room, and the fact that this is considered a black ale, aged in oak barrels, or imperial black ale. Call it a stout. I mean, it's stout. I mean, you're taking the basis of their cold pressed black, adding vanilla and imperializing and throwing it in barrels. Well, to me, it's just not really a black ale. It's a stout. I guess it's semantics at the end of the day, but this has got more body than a brewery stout. It actually teeters the line for me, and I'm looking into the glass, and I'm not seeing any of those ruby red hue where the light's kind of coming from all sides. But I am definitely, the pour, you could see how cola-like it looked. I don't really feel like it's that thin on the mouth or on the tongue. There's a touch of acidity at the end, and I can't tell if that's actually from the coffee and or the oak, but that is the type of acidity that this early on has me worried about infection. But I think this one, typically it does. In this particular beer, I'm not worried about infection. I'm getting acidity definitely from one of those two factors, more likely the coffee. I mean, this is awesome. The only thing that I would change about this beer is the body. I would change it to be a little bit more viscous. And guys, I come from a ruined family of beer drinkers. When I say that, I mean most of my immediate friends who have had the privilege of having and viewers who have had Toppling Goliath Brewing Company Imperial Stouts, barrel aged or not in barrel aged, other than this year's Morning Delight. That beer fucking sucked. It's a little bit overkill there on the suck part, but it's just not even close to other batches. It's a poor iteration of what the stout was. I didn't even get bottles. I didn't even try to trade for any. Fuck it, we're not reviewing it. We're moving on to Assassin and KBVS. But those mouthfeels on those beers, dem feels dough. I mean, seriously, holy shit. They've ruined it. Everything needs to have that or it's a fail, in my eyes, I guess. But no, the problem is you just want that in every beer. When you open up a black ale or a stout, you want, that mouthfeel. And can you fault us? You get the best, you want the best all the time. Alright guys, I've been going 10 fucking minutes. Sorry about my camera angle here. I'm trying some new things here, but I'm super glad to be able to have picked up a bottle of this. I think every single person here in Minnesota, if you're local or if you get Ben Paddle distribution in Wisconsin, absolutely do not pass on this beer. It is a $23, $24 to $25 bottle, but I think you will be forever grateful. Do yourself a favor. You know, if you can't get Bourbon County because you're working next Friday like me, settle for a consolation prize. I don't think you will be displeased with your purchase decision. It is probably one of those beers, I think here in 2016, that might make my top 10. And that's saying something. Had a crazy year of beer, and a lot of it was off camera. And tell you what, drinking off camera is awesome. I love sharing beers with you guys and talking to you about beer, but there is something to be said for just going and turning off the camera and not putting every single thing you drink on camera. So I suggest any of you out there who feel like you need to review everything, turn off the camera for once and just enjoy a beer with a friend. Because I miss my buddy John sitting right here and Barry sitting right here to enjoy beer with. But I do enjoy beer reviews with you guys. So thank you for all the comments and the likes and the subscribes this year. It's been a fucking year for me. We're approaching Christmas and the holidays, so go get this and share this with loved ones. I think for as far as the ratings for you ratings whores go, mouth feels like the only thing. 98? 99? It's fucking awesome this year. Ben Paddle, you guys are absolutely dialing things in. Thanks for sticking around for damn near 12 minutes, you guys. Over 12 minutes. I lied. I will see you again in another beer review. Happy holidays if I don't talk to you before then. Cheers.